All right, if you run a local business, you're always thinking about how to get new customers walking through that door. But what if I told you that the single most powerful tool to do just that is totally free and you might be completely ignoring it? Today, we're going to dive in and master the Google Business Profile. So let's just kick things off with one big, powerful number: 97%. That's the percentage of people who now go online to find a local business. I mean, this isn't some passing trend. It's a massive shift in how we find, well, pretty much everything in our neighborhood. So that leads to the million-dollar question, right? With basically everyone searching online, when your next customer types in, say, coffee shop near me or plumber in Austin, are they going to find you, or are they going to find your competitor just down the street? To really get the scale of this, you kind of have to change how you think about it. See, local search on Google, it's not just another marketing thing you can do. It is the new Yellow Pages. It is the first, and let's be honest, often the only place people are going to look. And just how big is this new Yellow Pages? Get this. 46% of all searches on Google, we're talking billions a day, are people looking for local information. That's nearly half of all Google's traffic, from people actively looking for a business just like yours. And here is the real kicker. These people aren't just browsing or window shopping. Just look at this. An incredible 78% of local searches on a mobile phone lead to someone buying something. These are people searching with their wallets out, ready to go. And this whole thing is just getting bigger and faster. You know those near me searches? They've absolutely exploded, growing over 200% in just the last couple of years. Your customers don't just want the best business anymore, they want the best business they can get to, like right now. Okay, so we've laid out the problem pretty clearly. Your customers are all looking for you online locally. So the solution is to meet them right where they are. And that place is your Google Business Profile. You really have to think of it as your digital storefront. Now, this might actually surprise you. For a lot of local businesses, your Google profile gets way more views than your actual website. I mean, think about your own behavior. It's the first thing you see, right? The map, the hours, the star rating, all that before you even decide if you want to click through to their site. So, what is it really? Well, it's your digital front door. It's that little info box that pops up on the side of a Google search or right there on Google Maps. It gives customers a perfect snapshot of your business. Who you are, what you do, there you are, and crucially, what other people think about you. And a really great profile is so much more than just a name and a phone number. We're talking accurate hours, a map pen that's in the right spot, a clear service area, awesome photos of your work or your space, customer reviews that build instant trust, and even little updates and posts with special offers. Every single one of these pieces is a signal, both to Google and to your customers, that you're an active, professional, and trustworthy business. So, okay, knowing you need a great profile is the easy part. The hard part is, well, it's finding the time to actually build it and keep it up to date. This brings us to the real management challenge. Because for any business owner, time is the one thing you just can't make more of. You know, success here really breaks down into two main phases. First, you've got that one-time setup. That's building the strong foundation. But just as important, maybe even more so, is the ongoing management. That's what keeps your profile fresh, relevant, and at the top of the search results. And look, the absolute first step before anything else can happen is verification. This is super important. It's how Google proves your business is real and is actually located where you say it is. A lot of the time, they'll literally mail a postcard with a code to your physical address. It seems kind of old school, but it's non-negotiable. This step is what gives you the keys to your digital storefront and makes sure no one else can mess with it. So when people throw around words like management or optimization, what does that actually mean in the real world? What are the specific things you do that can turn a basic profile into a machine that brings you new customers? Let's break it down. All right, so what is optimization? It's not some kind of secret magic. It's just a series of smart, deliberate actions. Think of it this way. Choosing the right business categories is like making sure you're in the right aisle at the grocery store. Adding fresh photos, that's like keeping your storefront window clean and interesting. And actively managing your reviews, well, that's just providing amazing customer service. Each little piece works together to tell Google, hey, this is a great business over here. Let's just zoom in on one of those for a second, reviews. This is huge. An incredible 85% of people trust online reviews just as much as they trust a personal recommendation from a friend. Let that sink in. In today's world, your online reviews are your word-of-mouth reputation. In fact, you could make a pretty strong case that it's the most important factor of all. Quality reviews are considered the number one thing that turns a casual searcher into an actual customer on a Google Business profile. It is the ultimate social proof, period. So, what does all this ongoing work actually look like in practice? Well, let's take a look at how a professional service might break these tasks down into different levels, based on your business goals and how fast you want to grow. So here's just a sample of what that could look like. You can see how it scales up, right? It goes from the essentials, like basic updates and making sure reviews get answered, all the way up to a pro level with a lot more activity, like more posts, more photo uploads, and more advanced support. The main idea here is that the level of effort can be perfectly matched to whatever your specific business goals are. But if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. There is no set it and forget it button for local search. It just doesn't exist. Google's whole system is designed to reward businesses that are active and relevant. Real success requires consistent, ongoing effort. It's a partnership, whether you're doing it yourself or working with a pro. So we end right back where we started. Right now, at this very second, your next customer is pulling out their phone and they are searching. The only question left is, are you ready for them to find you?